Hey Maggie, do you want to go for a hike? Hello there. Today we're back at the four-way intersection out at Weldon Spring. As you can tell, I'm very near Highway 94. We're going to explore this area a little bit more. If you remember from the last video, there were three areas that I wanted to explore that were new to me. The bridge beams, collapsed bridge area, that levee area off the Katy Trail, and this one, what looks like a dirt roadbed that was brush hogged by the Conservation Department. Well, Maggie wanted to come with me today, and that kind of restricts what I could do, how far I could go, and she begged me really hard. So we're going to try the easy ones, and I'm sure I'll be back for this bridge another time, but just not today with Maggie. Today is Wednesday, November 9th, and it's sunny, low 80s. I'm cooking out here. It's really warm and unseasonal for certain. Next Tuesday, less than a week from now, they're predicting snow. And we're supposed to have January temps this weekend, so, you know, fall in the Midwest, right? Hopefully you can make out this rock wall behind me. I think we've entered an old quarry. I really practically need a map for this area. There are so many mowed areas and intersections. I've looped around a couple of times, but we're definitely in an old quarry. I've got, what I'm looking at behind the camera is another rock wall, and it's very long, maybe 150 yards across. I have no idea how long this is, but we're looking at about a 30-foot rock wall behind me. It looks to be taller than that on the other side, which at the top of that would be Highway 94. This is really interesting, but definitely this is driven out here. It's all rutted up, and I'm sure that it's going to be used by deer hunters very soon here as well. We made it to the end of the quarry. This is looking at the wall below 94. You can see Highway 94 at the top, the guardrail, the power lines, and maybe we'll get lucky and a big truck or something will drive by. So we're going back and see where else it is. Okay, so now we'll backtrack and see where it goes in the other direction. The wells for St. Charles drinking water in this area. This looks like one of the test points where they draw water up for testing. Okay, we made it to the top of the hill. It was really steep. It's almost like going up a ladder. Maggie and I are both panting from that. I'll turn around and show you my view in just a minute. It's beautiful, but we have another test point, which lets me know why this area is kept clear out here so they can access it. I don't know how they drive up the way we just walked, though it's damn steep. But we're gonna follow this fence line, see what's at the other end of it. But first, let me show you my view this direction. It's pretty. You can see we're looking across a broad valley, and at the bottom of that valley is that big stream that had the bridge beams going over it, and it's just gorgeous. Here we have a third test point. This is right at the top of the quarry wall too. It's kind of an odd spot. Directly behind me is the fence. Let me show you. This is really an interesting area out here. I have no idea what purpose this fence line could serve. I mean, it's just open, just one long stretch. There are no keep out signs. or anything like that. We are on a ridge line. I could tell just about 4 or 5 feet on the other side of this fence is a big drop off, possibly another quarry. There were a lot of them out here. They were used in all types of construction, including the railroad beds for what is now the Katy Trail. This is my view as I'm walking along the fence row. It's the Missouri River bottoms out here. Just a bunch of fields. An expansive view though. It's really beautiful. We're much farther away from the river than I thought we would be in this area. And then to my left is looking down in the quarry. We've got about maybe 15-20 feet of ridge line between the two. This is really a fun walk. Here's another shot of the river bottoms. I'd like to get a shot down into the quarry, but I haven't found an area that was cleared enough to really be able to get to it yet. Okay, we're coming around to the back end of the quarry. It looks like it's been washing out. We put some T-posts up with some rope for safety. There's still maybe 2.5, 3 feet of area between those two fences to walk. We're going to go to the end, see what's there. I can see Highway 94, so we're almost at the end. Now we have a shot looking down into the quarry. We're at the back end of it. You can see it's pretty thick in the middle. At the bottom of the screen is the area that had been mowed, where Maggie and I were maybe a half hour ago. Okay, end of the line. Maggie's really happy. It's the heat. It's really getting to her. We have one more test point. Not too far from here. 25, 30 yards is Highway 94. If you can see this building off on that side of the frame, that's the Law Enforcement Training Center building. Just to give you an idea of where we are on 94. Now it's time to go all the way back to where we started. That hill is going to be fun going down. See what's next. All right, we're back at the four-way intersection. The bridge is behind me. I'm not going to take Maggie there. In fact, Maggie's about done in. We probably did 3.5 miles, good hard miles, and it's in the 80s. So that's for an old dog, that's about as much as she's got in her. But I will be back and we'll explore this, and we'll fully explore this area and the levee. So look forward to that video. Thanks for watching.